Today, I want to talk about xenomorphs. See, a xenomorph is a type of alien in the Alien movie franchise directed by Ridley Scott. It's the creature that is all black and it's eyeless with a spiked tail. The design of the alien was originally made by the artist H.R. Giger. The first image of the alien was in Giger's first major published book called the Necronomicon. I will say that when I watched the Alien movie, the xenomorph reminded me of another creature from a far-off planet called a Gefangen. See, there's a planet in the sinkhole galaxy, and this planet is a mixture of different environments, and people tend to check it out because it's a planet with life on it, and finding life in the universe is rare, so when you find it, you're gonna go see it. And on this planet, there are these giant lizard beasts that wander all over the planet. These creatures are huge, and you would think that these large lizards walking around, that they must be the most dangerous thing on the planet. But actually, these large lizards don't care about humans. The most dangerous creature on the planet for humans is actually a creature called the Gefangen. Gefangen are about the size of a dog and are pink with pinkish red colors and reddish horns and fangs with dragonfly-like wings. There are many variants of this species because of how they reproduce. During the Gefangen reproduction week, these Gefangen fly to these large lizards, bite them, and inject an embryo into the body of the lizards. The embryo grows and uses the lizard's blood as nutrients to grow. You can even see these bumps on the lizards of where these embryos are growing. The Gefangen will grow to the adult size in these embryos and then bust out and fly away. You can tell that a lizard has been bitten by a Gefangen because of the indents in the body of the lizard. When people first got on this planet, they would pet and go near the Gefangen because these creatures are, in fact, herbivores and seem completely docile. But now we know how fearsome these creatures are because the question you need to ask yourself is, what happens when a Gefangen bites a person and implants an embryo? Well, what happens is death. You see, first, you start to feel sick, fever, cold, coughs, chills, at least within the hour. By the next 8 hours, you'll get more increasingly sick. There is no cure for this because it's not exactly a virus or a germ that's attacking your body. What's happening is these embryo cells are taking over your cells and converting them into Gefangen cells. The body is literally transforming itself into a Gefangen embryo. The third thing that will happen to the body is that it will start to disintegrate and become soft. The fourth thing that will happen is your body will start to harden and actually form the embryo. And then the last thing that will happen is that 6 months later, the Gefangen finally leaves the embryo and flies away. The reality is the Gefangen can reproduce using any creature, which makes it dangerous and able to quickly populate any area that it lives in. The large lizards actually eat the Gefangen on that planet to keep the population in check. It's just one of those looks can be deceiving type things. Well, that's all I want to talk about. Until next time.